This is a meditation on transformation of group consciousness from ego and tribe to conscious community and collaboration. If you'd take a slow, deep breath of light and love from spirit into your heart, mind, soul, and body. And find in that unconditional light and unconditional love, acceptance of you as you are in this moment, as lovable, as wonderful, as acceptable, and valid, and good, simply good, worthy, and appreciable in your present moment, whoever you are, however you operate, whatever your past has been, whatever your present moment, worthy of unconditional love, of healing, of finding inner peace, harmony, loving, kind, caring relationships, and a positive life experience. If you take another slow, deep breath of light and love into heart, mind, soul, and body. And from that light, from that vantage point of unconditional loving understanding, if you could utilize the light as a sort of lens to look upon the past and the present moments of your relationships, the organizations you're participative in, the history of humanity, and see it with equanimity, see it with love, see it with compassion and understanding and gentleness and tenderness, realizing that humanity has always done the best we knew how. We may have done harm, we may have been violent or in conflict, we may have been competitive, we may have been harsh or cruel. And that said, that was what we understood. That was a step on the path of our evolutionary process. So it wasn't wrong, it wasn't bad. It's not something that should not have happened. It was humanity's learning not to do things through first trying them and finding out the pain, the challenges that they produce, the suffering they produce, and learning their way through and out of those prior habits or tendencies or non-optimal decision-making patterns. If you take another slow, deep breath of light and love into heart, mind, soul, and body. And now focus on and envision what humanity has the potential to be. Collaborative, generous of heart, unconditionally loving, service-oriented, focused on the well-being of all of humanity, service to the natural world, prioritized as equal to service to humanity. Harmonization between all human beings, all cultures, all races, genders, religions, belief systems, political systems. We have that potential to harmoniously unify through love, through common positive purpose, through recognized collective benefit, through shared collaborative learning, growing, learning, and understanding together, healing together, serving each other as equals. If you take another slow, deep breath of light and love direct from spirit into heart, mind, soul, and body. And from that vantage point of inner peace, unconditional love and equanimity and care and compassion, if you see the spectrum, the path, the process from the past that we discussed in regard to humanity's prior dynamics, non-optimal dynamics, growing pains, dynamics of pain or hatred or conflict or competition, as they shift and change and evolve and transform and are transmuted into that which can be lives of grace and kindness and service and love. We can see that that process is a continuity. It's an evolutionary path and process. It takes the time it takes. It has the dynamics that it does. It is at no point along the way wrong or bad. It is only what is required for us to learn and to leave behind the past and to embrace the positive potential future. If you take another slow, deep breath of light and love from spirit into heart, mind, soul, and body, and find the capacity to peacefully and equanimously observe the developmental evolutionary panorama of the human life process. That is a process and has always been worthy of love, compassion, and understanding, and always will be in all of its expressions, no matter how seemingly wrong, no matter how seemingly unfair, no matter how seemingly biased or prejudiced. It has been a process by which we are learning to love each other as equals. We don't advocate the negative, we do advocate the positive, and we recognize that if there's no mud, there's no lotus. If there's no fertilizer to the evolutionary process, there is no positive blooming of human potential. If you take another slow, deep breath of light and love from spirit into heart, mind, soul, and body, and in that light and love, if you choose to find the capacity to love the whole process, from the seedling soul, birth, and emergence into experienced life, all the way to conscious liberation and wisdom and discernment and enlightened understanding and unconditional love and compassion. If you can love every step of that evolutionary path, then you can serve every step of that evolutionary path. You can help anyone, anywhere, at any time, optimally, and do so with love, grace, kindness, tenderness, gentleness, and mutual respect, and with humility. If you take one last slow, deep breath of light and love from spirit, and breathe it out in gratitude for this beautiful planet, these lives that we get to live in order to evolve, grow, learn, and become what our souls have the potential to become, and to do so with others who are all on the same path at the same time. We close this meditation with the sound of Om, spoken in understanding of the continuity of evolution, the oneness of all of our steps along the evolutionary path and the necessity of the evolutionary path. Om.